Hey, and welcome to the TikTok Shop program. I want to actually run down the entire steps that we're going to take in this program to get you started as an affiliate, and the different ways you can go about it, how to sell in the United States, how to find viral products, and eventually, if you are a brand as well, how to sell your own products if you're not doing that already. Let's say you're selling on Amazon or Shopify, running traffic in a different platform. I'm going to do a module showing you how to get on the platform. So let's actually go into the details. So this right here is exactly what I'm going to go through. So the majority of the different modules are going to be designed for TikTok Shop affiliates or would-be affiliates. That's what the majority of people who came here are looking for. And then towards the end, we'll talk about brand stuff. So first of all, we're going to talk about how to create a TikTok Shop affiliate account, even if you have 0 followers. Just so you know, the requirement for becoming a TikTok Shop affiliate is to have at least 5,000 followers, but there's ways to go about it. For instance, you can do something called the loophole method, which allows you to actually have become a TikTok Shop affiliate with 0 followers. So you don't need anything to do this besides an LLC. In this method, it's just a little bit more elaborate, but if you do it right, you can get set up and running as well. My favorite method, however, is the 5K account acquisition method, and it just lets you skip the line and you can start selling on TikTok Shop as an affiliate without having to wait for 5,000 followers. And it usually is a pretty legitimate way of doing it, because these accounts are not like trash accounts that we acquire. They're usually people that were building like some sort of brand or some sort of theme page, right? And then we rebrand it for our purposes. Those work really well. I'll lightly touch on growing an account. I'll be honest, I'm not really into this. I don't like growing the accounts because I don't necessarily monetize anything like that, but it's possible, and I'll give you some pointers of stuff you can do if you want to go that route. I don't recommend it because it takes too long. If you want to get started, you're either going to do the loophole method or the 5K account acquisition method. I will have a module for selling to the US if you're abroad. So if you're not in the United States and you bought this, I'll talk about the different requirements and the different things you have to do to get it to work. It is possible, but you need to take a few more steps, right? In this little module here, we're going to talk about the 1% method, which is how you get paid if you're abroad, and then the tools needed to make it work. You're going to need a few things to make, let's say you're in Spain, right? You're going to have to convince your phone that you're in the United States, and you're going to need a few tools to do that. I'll show you exactly what to do and what to get there to make it work. So the following module after that, we'll talk about how to find viral products. Just like Amazon, right? If you're ever done Amazon FBA, all the data's out there. It's very public. TikTok doesn't hide any of the data, which means that we have the ability to see what's working and what people are selling. TikTok has its own tools to kind of show you around what's going on, but it's not the best. And there's 2 tools that I primarily use. One is called Shop Plus and Calodata. And I'm going to show you how you can get these tools for very cheap, actually, along with like pretty much everything else you need to run TikTok Shop as an affiliate for very cheap. All in all, if you want to go do it on your own, it's going to cost you maybe like around $600 to maybe $700 a month in softwares and different things you need. But if you stick around with me, I'll show you how to get it for $50 a month. So a lot cheaper. And we'll talk about training the For You page as well on TikTok. So when you get a new account, what to do to get served things that competitors or people you can use it as inspiration are doing, so that you don't have to, you can sometimes scroll around and find a lot of inspiration that way. So we're also going to talk how to create videos that sell and go viral, because on TikTok it's a volume game, and the idea is that every single video you make is almost like an ad, because followers don't matter on TikTok. Unlike Instagram and other networks where you actually are optimizing as well to go viral, but you're also optimizing for people that are following you to see that your stuff. That's not the case on TikTok. TikTok is almost like launching an ad. Every video is like an ad. and I'll show you exactly what to do, like the styles that you're looking for, the kind of the process to thinking about virality and writing hooks. And Stefan's also gonna have an entire like conversation with you guys on writing hooks. I'll add my 2 cents as well. And in addition to that, I have a very cool surprise for you guys that is included here. But I'll show you how to create like UGC, so user-generated content, which is like the very human, non-ad related looking content that you see online selling stuff. I'll show you how to do it with AI, so you don't have to like hire creators or any of that. And if you do have to hire creators, I'll show you how to do it for very, very, very cheap. So that's going to be included as well. Since you're going to be producing a lot of videos, one of the biggest problems I see with people is that you get a lot of sales and then you start getting violations and your account gets flagged and you could be shadow banned and all that kind of stuff, which happens, right? It's almost impossible to avoid. You want to make as much money before you get shadow banned so you can buy another account and then run it up again, right? That's kind of the name of the game here. But there are certain things you can do to avoid violations, at least minimize the chances of getting them. Sometimes you can't avoid them, but there's other instances where it's very obvious that why you got a violation. So we're gonna go. I'll teach you like how to minimize the chances of getting hit with violation points by TikTok. Then that pretty much will conclude the entire affiliates. Like I told you, 90% of the program is designed for affiliates who want to sell on TikTok Shop. Then the last bit, we'll talk about how to sell your own products on TikTok Shop, and I'll show you how the seller center looks like, how to reach to affiliates, and I'm gonna share a tool where you can actually hit like contact 1,000 affiliates per day or more. So I'll show you guys how to do that. It's automated, and how to run Spark ads if you wanna use ads on the TikTok platform to advertise. You feel free to do so as well. As a brand or affiliate, these could be very useful to you as well because of, let's say you have a video that went viral, you could give it more juice by spending some money yourself. Okay, so that's always an option. That's going to be pretty much the whole thing. There's a few things I left out, like I could talk about going live, which at the moment is very hot. I'll touch upon that. In fact, I'll put it as we're talking about it. I'll do it here. Going live on TikTok. That's something that is fairly lucrative and very recent in terms of like popularity now. I'm testing it myself, so we'll be talking about that. As you know, we are growing an account as well, and we'll share what we're doing with that account. So anything that I'm talking about here, you'll get to see it live. So in the next couple of videos, I'll go over like setting up the stuff and on a step-by-step basis, so you'll see it live. I bought an account. I've done the 5K method. I've done the loophole method. What I haven't done is grow an account from scratch, but I'll talk to you kind of what you can do there. But you'll get to see everything here on a step-by-step basis. So just stay tuned and watch the next videos.